Oh, that's a really deep question.
Oh, definitely to love.
She's lying. She hates everybody.
That's not true at all.
Yeah, I've had to teach her how to love other people since we've been together.
I hate you right now.
I think it's easier to let go and then love.
Hating is easier, loving takes work.
Love is always, going to bring you much more happiness.
My reactive side definitely finds it easier to hate than to love.
Hate requires so much energy and negativity. And love, if you would just realize people are all people, you all want the same thing, people just want to be happy and live their life, you just love and you appreciate people and life.
These days, especially with social media, it's a lot easier for certain people to hate or find things that they disagree with, and because there's such anonymity, it's easier for people to kind of hate on something that they don't necessarily understand.
Love requires so much effort.
Does it?
Yeah.
I love the grass. That didn't take much.
I hate Trump. Super easy. Fast reaction.
I love this couch.
I love you.
I think it's easier to hate because people fear love.
Both hate and love are learned behaviors.
You were either taught to love or you were taught to hate or you were taught to do both. And I think depending on who taught you those things and what surroundings taught you those things, it will either make it really easy to do one or the other.
If they didn't experience the sort of love that allows them to be open to everybody else's experiences, it may be harder for them to err on the side of love as opposed to hate.
In this day and age, maybe people actually have to make more effort to love. I feel like I'm a lover, not a hater, and once you embrace that, it's actually a far more rewarding world if you always work against hate and just try and steer away from hate.
When you put out love instead of hate, you get way more back, way more energy that you can then use in your own life.
It seems to be that it's become easier to hate. It's affecting us on like a global level, and I think it's going to take everyone's effort to shift the tide there.
Love has no parameter, it has no boundary. We're the ones that create that. We are the obstacle when it comes to those things. So I think that removing those roadblocks out of our own minds could be easier for us to spread love, develop love, and most of all let our kids see that, right? Because they're the ones that are going to love in the future, but they could also be the ones that hate in the future.
I would like everybody to be one, to be loved.
The only way to combat hate is with love, so you have to live that.
100% food. It has to be food. Connects people, smile a little bit more, and just eat.
Oh, wow. Deep.
By listening more than talking, trying to understand each other.
Conversation and tolerance.
You love them for who they are, not trying to change anyone.
Not trying to put everybody into a box immediately.
Just to be more open and more kind and accepting towards people. We're all humans just trying to live and love or whatever. I don't think that we should all hate each other for what we believe or what we look like.
Just having an open mind coming into a conversation, coming into any type of relationship, work-wise, friendship, acquaintance, whatever.
I think we just need to all realize we're all here together. Even just a hello to a stranger, it really makes a big impact, I think.
I think a smile tells a million words.
Just by being nice to people.
You don't know what people are going through, so you just have to always keep that in mind. Even if someone's being a jerk or an asshole, there might be a underlying reason behind that. So I think you always have to just give people the benefit of the doubt.
Instead of being so quick to turn on that person that cut in front of you in line or something, just think, maybe they're trying to get somewhere. Maybe someone that they love is sick or something and they need to go be with them.
I think you just have to have a common respect for everybody, no matter what.
Open your brain to understand where they're coming from and what they feel and why they do the things that they do. I think it's easier to understand people.
We blame people all the time, but maybe I'm being a bitch. Maybe I'm having a moment and I'm interpreting things wrong. So look at yourself too and just take a breath before you react.
Look past people's differences and find common ground.
Not everybody's the same. They all have a story. So I think it's easier to love people that way if you just have empathy.
It's okay to be different. It's okay to have different ideas, but the respect has to be there.
Yeah.
People are different. People think different.
Yeah.
There's differences in the world.
I think being open to hearing other people's stories and to trying to empathize and connect with them and appreciate who they are, where they come from, and where they're going.
Once we understand, then we can make a better judgment and love much easier.
A lot of people don't take the steps to really get to know something, to really get to embrace something, and then, once you embrace it, you end up loving it.
If you want love, you'll give love, and you know how to receive it too.
Spending time with people and focusing on the time that you're with them.
Connect people outside of the social media realm.
I think that we are doing a lot of this and not a lot of this. I think that connecting with people and looking into their eyes and actually speaking to them heart to heart is a way to love and connect more.
Physical interaction is always better.
Interacting with more people and kind of like building that experience.
We have to be more present with people.
I challenge myself to extend the hand out to somebody more often, and I think that to me it's an everyday practice.
I think probably just talking to people, different people. I think it makes it a lot easier to love people.
We need to talk, but I think we also need to listen. Listen to other people's voices, listen to their opinions, listen to their feelings, and sort of have that two-way conversation with people and not just make it, here's what I think, and that's the end of that.
I think the way that we can do the more good is in educating the youngest.
I think more self-love, more body positivity, and being confident and loving ourselves, which then I think in turn makes us just more positive to love each other.
I think learning to be satisfied with where you are and who you are.
Make sure you love yourself and everything about you, and then I think that will reflect outward.
Yeah, we have to love ourselves. I love giving away compliments because it feels good for you and it feels good for other people, and it's a domino effect, and it raises the vibration. That's what it is. It's the collective vibration of, how can you not, right? You guys are loved because I was drawn to this couch. We're sitting here doing this thing. If the love didn't exist, I wouldn't be sitting here talking on your love couch.
Wait, what was the question?
Being yourself, being your genuine self. Because then once you do that, everyone else can do that, and then you can trust each other.
Being more proactive about showing that positive energy is the way to go.
I think for me, it goes back to something I read Brene Brown wrote in Rising Strong, that the people I know who are the most loving are the people with the clearest and strongest boundaries.
If everyone looks at themselves as an individual and go, what difference can I make to other people's lives? What positive energy can I put on that person when I meet them today? If you're always exuding that kind of energy, then and everyone does the same thing, then surely we all start to create that world we're looking for.
And being more inclusive.
And reaching out to your community.
Human connection.
Human connection.
Take the time to stop and say hi to people. Smile, laugh, appreciate everybody for who they are.
Practice mindfulness on a daily basis. Exude positivity. What you put out there, you will receive.
I think we kind of just got to let go a little bit more and not take everything so personal.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays, everything's all social media, right? Yeah. You look at social media and everyone's hating because they don't have what they're looking at.
I think what we've learned and what we've been taught sort of in the world is that it's a lot easier to find the negatives and to look at the bad things. Which I think when you really sit down and when you connect with your feelings and your emotions, that's when love comes out.
We need to see and acknowledge ourselves. And then from there, we can really start seeing and acknowledging other people.
One way that we can all connect is just allowing ourselves to be open, bringing our guard down a little bit, and allowing ourselves to receive and to send more love in 2019 and in the future.
I think we just need to keep trying and don't give up and just keep communicating and keep trying to love and be patient.
And more puppies. I think it works.
More puppies.
There you go.
Hi, my name is Justin.
Cindy.
Tanya.
Megan.
Mariela Dorado.
Jamie Thompson.
Maria Silva.
Amy.
Chelsea.
Julian.
Jessica. Faith.
Candace.
Umaye.
Cecilia.
Tabor.
Marco.
Kurt Ritta.
Leah Mansour.
Ian.
David.
Blair.
Iliada.
Finn.
Julia.
Taryn.
Maya.
Matthew Reed.
Timothy James.
Mackenzie. Sol.
Chris. Jamie.
Guinevere.
My name is Eddie.
Steve.
Sam.
Tom.
Alex.
Justin.
Victoria. Maya.
Shauna.
Larissa.
Mike.
Allie.
Yakov. Gorev.
Ashley.
Maxim.
Holly.
Molly.
Justine. Caitlin.
Rahad.
Karina. Sierra. Natalie.
Naham.
Reza, and this is Milo.